Hey, TGIF. Alright, today's video is so incredibly important to me. The fact that I can even make it makes me so happy. Oh my god. No, but for real, this video is very important to me. Never thought I'd be making it, truthfully, and I can honestly say that I feel like a weight is being lifted off my shoulders now that I know for a fact my skin is better. I have not had an active breakout in a year. So this video is going to be about my acne journey. I'm going to show you some cool photos. Keyword not being cool because they're disgusting. Show you some videos from my early YouTube days about how my skin looked then. My 4 major tips that helped me clear my skin, and those 4 tips I will tell you right now. They are: power of thought, choosing your thoughts. This will change your life in any area, not just when you have acne. My lifestyle change to becoming vegan and plant-based. 3 would be eliminating stress, which I know sounds silly because I can't eliminate all stress, obviously, but I mean being neurotic. I will explain what I mean by that. And the 4th thing is a little thing called Curology, which this is not a paid sponsorship video, and I wasn't even going to mention Curology because I think the other things have more to do with me clearing my skin, but I do think the Curology topically has changed the texture of my skin. Any product you can ever think of aside from medication, I tried. Abrasive things like the apricot scrubs, which are so bad for your skin. I tried crushing up aspirin and putting it on my face. Masks, Aztec clay masks, they didn't work. And they're not relevant. And I don't want to share things that aren't relevant because they're not relevant. I'm gonna grab my coffee, go in the bedroom and talk because it's relaxing in here and my cat's adorable. Sheets need to go in the washer. This little guy is just... My hair is drying real crazy right now. I don't know what's happening. I do apologize. I want you to know that I did just contemplate moving my cat and putting our comforter over the bed so it doesn't look like this, but I want you to see real life. And I am a self-employed business owner and I'm washing our bed sheets today, and he likes... Anybody else's cat do this? They just like to sit on the things they're not meant to sit on. It's a comforter. It's comfy. I get it. Where shall I begin? I guess I'll start at the beginning. I never had breakouts growing up in high school. Never. When I moved to Manhattan for a year, that is when my skin decided to explode. It sounds so disgusting, but that's when it got really bad. And I will just briefly say that I lived in a situation that was not very fun. The people I lived with were not very nice. And, you know, just overall, I felt very lonely in New York, you know, surrounded by people, but I felt very lonely. I didn't have many friends. I didn't have time to go out and make friends because I was working full-time, going to school full-time, dirty city, subways, blah. All of it was just a lot every day.
No one's gonna like you. You're never gonna go on a date. You know, don't go out in public. People are staring at you. They're looking at you. They're looking at you. It was so crazy.
You know, unfortunately, I missed out on a lot of cool things because I was in my own head. You're so cute. My fur baby, everybody. So when I moved from Manhattan to the Pennsylvania suburbs with my family, I felt so content and finally at peace. Ended up getting a job at a local restaurant. This was right before I started my business. I met a guy there who I ended up dating, who ended up being my husband, who is a gem of all gems, the most incredible man I've ever met in my life. But he never made a comment about my skin ever. I would get really upset and sad and disgusted every time I would look in the mirror because I saw my skin, and then the thoughts would start, it's never gonna stop, it's never gonna end. Stressed out internally. Hormones and endorphins and everything was going crazy. My cortisol levels were out of whack. Having these impulsive, you know, stressful and neurotic thoughts, and it was just throwing my body all out of whack internally, which made more pimples. So I'm gonna show you some clips now just to give you a refresher, you know, of what it used to look like. I don't know if you understand the severity of how bad my skin was, especially since I don't have any videos on this channel anymore depicting how bad it was. So for all my OG SupaDupaFlyGirl viewers out there, love ya. You guys remember this. But for anyone else who stumbled across this video, here you go. Here are some clips during the duration of when it was so bad. But I'm starting to realize now that it's okay to feel like I do, but it's not okay to put that on the people around me and to just constantly worry about it. I worked at Starbucks at the time and I had to wear a hat, so I had to keep my hair back, which, you know, made it more visible. If you work hard enough for what you want, it will happen. Hi, it's Wednesday, August 6th. Happy hump day. My 8-year anniversary on this channel is September 23rd. How weird is that? So if you see that I have the same outfit on that video, that's why. Tomorrow I have a shoot. That guy ran a stop sign. Good job. I have a wedding reception on Saturday. I'm so excited for a client. Can't wait. But that's what's going on. Bye. These are all acne scars. All the little red dots, aside from the ones I just showed you, are acne scars. So I'm very happy with my progress of my skin. Okay, now that we got that out of the way, I want to move to the now. My skin has been clear for a year. My skin's been clear for a year. I'm gonna go drink a beer. Preferably my husband's because he homebrews. Woo! So the first thing I did was I retrained my brain. You gotta put good things in there, you gotta plant good seeds. I started replacing the thoughts in my brain, don't go outside, people are gonna think you're gross and don't shower, to, wow, that was a really good cup of coffee I had this morning. I can't believe I get to see Jessie later. Wow, that was such a fun conversation I had with mom last night. Oh my god, look at those birds on that tree over there, they're so cute. So anytime a thought would come into my mind that was negative about my skin or anything like that, it scared me. I forgot he was back there for a second. I saw something moving. Oh, come on, no one wants to see that. Carefully replaced my thoughts, and over time, I've trained myself to not even go there, and I don't anymore. The second thing that helped me, girl power. A little over a year ago, I became plant-based vegan with my husband. We made the change on the same day. So eliminating animal products from my diet has been such a game changer, not just for my complexion, but internally it has changed my gut health. I sleep more soundly, more mental clarity. I'm able to think without fogginess. I used to get really heavy brain fog, you know, around 3 o'clock every day where I couldn't really think. Just feel so much lighter. I don't mean weight-wise, I mean lighter. I mean mentally, when you know what goes into what you're eating, the companies you're investing in, of the suffering and the pain and misery that they're a part of, and you're no longer a part of that, it just lifts this weight off of your shoulders. I'm the healthiest I've ever been, so we all win in this situation here. The third thing is eliminating stress. And I don't mean all stress, I mean specifically Lizzie stress, but something as simple as ready at 10 and it's 10:07 and I'm like, oh my god, hurry up, we're gonna be late, we're gonna get traffic, oh my god, we need to go. That's exactly the tone of my voice, that's how I talk for something like that, being 7 minutes late. I've eliminated that about 95%. I'm almost good at not doing that at all anymore. I was never like that before until I got my skin problems, because I was so concerned about people looking at me. I would get very tense. Like, what are you looking at? Don't look at me. Those are the 3 ways I helped clear my skin that don't have to do with a product. Now I'm going to mention one product that I know has helped my skin topically. This little sucker right here. I started using Curology last fall, right before my husband and I went on our wedding anniversary trip, and I took it with me, and I noticed during the vacation I was still getting breakouts because I just started using it. Skin was kind of, I hate the word purging, but I think it was going through its purging phase because I was 3 or 4 months into being vegan, plant-based, and my body was like, what's happening? This is so great, but oh my god, it's all at once. What was happening internally with my body, so on the outside, I decided to just say F it and invest in Curology. I immediately noticed a difference in my skin within the first 2 weeks. I'm not even playing with you. Texture of all my pimples and my cystic acne, which I had about 10 at a time, all the time, I noticed they were slowly getting smaller. And then what happened was about 3 months into using it, I woke up one day and called my husband in the bathroom and I was like, babe, come here, come here. I had tears in my eyes. I was like, look at my skin. Just thinking back to that moment makes me want to cry. The main thing for me was my scarring was really, really bad. And I'm going to show you my skin up close in a second. You'll see all the scarring I have and all the stuff going on. Because I used to be a very, very bad picker. Don't do that. It will literally destroy your face. Remember, 6 months in, I took his hand and let him touch the side of my face. And he just, I had never let him touch my face, really, in 7 years because of all the acne on it. Or if I had a really bad breakout and he couldn't see it, I would be like, you don't know what I'm going through. This hurts so bad. Feel it. And then he would feel them all, you know, because they were under the skin. You couldn't see them. He touched my skin. He's like, oh my gosh. This is legit happening. This is great. Curology really helped to level out my skin topically, which I will show you now. As you can see, the texture is kind of crazy from me picking it for so many years. Eventually want to get some treatments done to help level that out. I have to say that from the amount of damage I did do to my skin from picking it and all the abrasive things I used to try to fix it, the fact that that's as bad as it looks, I'm so thankful. That's it. So there's no magical cure. Everybody's different. Thank you guys so much for watching. I know this is a long video, but this is 10 years in the making, damn it. And I will catch you guys on the flip side. I gotta go clean my sheets and make my bed. Bye!
SupaDupaFlyGirl, she's the cutest girl that you've ever known. When you're home alone and you're really bored, I know that doesn't really rhyme, then you know you should subscribe.
By the way, how do you get a tissue to dance? You put a little boogie in it. I thought it was funny.